Welcome everyone to When Madmen Lead the Blind. In our previous episode, our cantankerous ne'er-do-wells found themselves traipsing through the sewer to find a fortress of evil. Before you is Griselda. She is going to politely decline to enter any further because she wasn't paid for that and it's not part of the deal. She is going to skulk off and disappear into the mists, which you don't want to describe in the sewer. Why is there mist? But there's mist. And she's going to disappear. Now, she told you that there's an upper room, basically directly above you in this hatch, and it's empty, so it's safe to enter. That's all you know at present. What would we like to do?
Hold my nose.
And Alphabe has mysteriously disappeared to go do Quebecois stuff somewhere else.
And what are we looking for down here again?
You are finding a guy who sold the drugs, and this is his last known location.
Looking for the dealer. Got it. And the stuff's called like red.
Red Eye.
Red Eye.
Red
Yeah.
eye, yeah. Devil's dick, right?
Red is the devil. Actually,
Didn't
we
we
call
call
it
it that?
it's Devil's Dick now. Yeah, I forgot canonically we changed it
Yeah.
to Devil's Dick. So now
No,
it's
no, wait. Okay. So like how drugs have like different names. There's like smack and there's horse and like whatever. Like
yeah.
I left Red Eye as like the official name, but Devil's Dick's like the unofficial name.
That's pretty funny.
I sounds like we should go forward cautiously, single file.
Okay, I will go behind you.
I believe the way.
I'll go behind him.
All right.
Yannick proceeds into the darkness. Carefully or whatever.
You're just gonna barrel right into the high explosive traps I've laid everywhere. Hold on a second. All right, let me load up the next map. Hopefully, it's all the lighting settings are correct. Okay, good. You enter into a large basement area. You can see a kind of large sterile canal of pressed tiles leading to the north and the south. And there's a variety of doors on the east end, one directly north, in the center, and to the right. You can hear the faint rhythmic hum of machinery in the distance. What would we like to do?
Machinery.
Does anyone recall where she said she had heard voices?
The floor above this one.
Aye. Well,
All right, Yannick. Yeah, Yannick kind of looks to his coterie and like nods and just starts to move slowly forward. And he's got his. So does he have his like regular size pistol and his huge pistol, or did he kind of trade up?
I haven't given you that gun yet. You're actually going to get it in this section. Right now, you have a 9mm handgun, a Beretta, and 86F. 86F.
All right, great. Yeah, that's the one I've got. I'm holding it. I'm walking forward.
Okay, there is a door directly to your east. There is a door dead center to the north, and another door up there. You basically all clock that there's 3 doors.
Should we each
Yannick.
pick a door?
Yannick starts to move to the door directly to his east, and he does kind of. He's not like he's no stranger to like following orders. There hasn't really in his mind there hasn't really been like there's no like established like leader per se, but he does kind of like he walks up to the door and then kind of looks back, waiting for kind of like a silence, acknowledgement.
Kian is gonna meet his gaze, nod, and begin to shuffle in behind him.
Nicholas will hurriedly try and like keep up with those two. He
You
does
open.
not want to be left behind.
How do you open the door? On the outside of the door, it says Dunning-Kruger Chemical Manufacturing, employees only.
Awesome. Love the name. Love the fucking name. That's great.
Mhm.
That's hilarious.
It's really funny.
That's so good. Yannick actually holsters his pistol and pulls out his knife and then opens the door slowly.
You are greeted by the faint buzz of incandescent bulbs. The floor around you is made out of a sickly tarnished linoleum that has been yellowed with age. Down the end of the hallway is another door. I will move you all.
Can we hear anything from where we are?
Give me an awareness check.
Me too. How do I do this again? Oh yeah.
Awareness, and we add attributes.
Yeah, you pick your
I will
attribute.
add my fits.
So wits, intelligence,
Computer
resolve,
benefits.
composure, manipulation, dexterity, stamina, strength.
I'll do resolve. Does that make
Yeah, I was
sense?
gonna say that seems sensible.
Yeah.
Or I have to like.
I used wits.
You all just roll like garbage. This is probably the highest roll anyone's ever rolled. You got a bestial failure. Can you do a rouse check, Ian?
Yep. Where's that again?
That's the top right of the sheet. You see like this thing that says
Got it.
rouse. Just click roll.
Thank you. Difficulty 1?
Yeah. You basically just have to, see, and you pass because you're an Ansley. Real Ansley hours. You hear the faint hum and churning of machinery, the dripping of water from pipes, and the various creaks and moans of an ancient building. It is empty down here. You don't detect a heartbeat or even the stench of kind. No one's down here.
All right, let's just kind of check out the room. I want to see if there's anything kind of hidden from plain view, or if it is in fact empty. Is that
I-
another?
Are you gonna enter? Are you gonna enter into the next room?
Yes.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Yes.
What type of facility does this seem to be?
It seems to be. Give me a technology check. Which I think you're the one that's the best at that. Never mind. Niklaus is also good at tech. You two are
Can
tied.
try.
And Yannick is dumb.
Well, can't be helped.
He's a
Wait, where is
smarty
my
when he needs to
technology tech or check? Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay.
be. Intelligence.
Expecting a Toreador to read
Yeah.
challenge. Impossible.
Yay!
Yannick's not dumb. He's got 2 points in intelligence.
Nikolaus and Irene, you scrutinize the computer screens and the various tubes and whatnot. It is a water processing facility. It seems to be cleaning water and sorting materials from the upper floor of what you gather is some kind of factory. You're in the basement of the factory.
Is there functioning technology in this basement factory?
Yeah, various doodads and knickknacks telling you about water pressure, the chemicals in the chambers, and everything. Oh, actually, when you're in this room, everyone give me an awareness check.
Uh-oh.
Is this following an reverse osmosis process, or is this using a steam distillation process?
Yeah, it's one of those things, definitely.
Oh,
Ian?
Yeah.
Do I have to do an attribute every time I roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
nice too.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
You all rolled like garbage
Oh.
for being 300 years old. Why don't you just embrace the sun?
Do I also have to do a discipline?
No, you ignore disciplines. If I call for a discipline check, I'll call for a discipline check.
And then what about the vampire dice and the hunger dice?
You roll a number
You
equal
can
to your
take
hunger.
the hunger dice off. Like
you
it'll
don't
give
you
you the
don't roll.
option.
Yeah, you don't roll hunger dice for skill checks.
So I
Yeah.
just put that as a 0?
Yeah, just set that.
Oh.
Yes, always put that as a 0 and then
But
add one more to your other dice.
Well, then I made a mistake and have to redo that.
You're fine.
And
Hell yeah.
and I only do difficulty if you say difficulty?
The difficulty just determines whether. I know what the difficulty is, so don't bother with that.
Okay, I'm gonna put a 0.
Sweet Jesus of a Nazarene! 9 successes.
Well done.
Oh my god.
Fuck him up, Keen.
So, Kian, you look up at the ceiling and notice that this entire area has a very resolute fire suppression system.
Has a what system? Sorry?
Fire
I cut out.
suppression system.
Okay, thank you.
Intriguing, I suppose.
You also clock a kind of faint hairline fracture in one of the tiles on one of the walls directly to your south above one of the control consoles.
I'm going to approach it cautiously, and I'll head back to or turning around to the group to say, like, careful, and then I'll approach that tile and try to not trigger any traps and investigate it with my hands.
You notice that the tile is loose and that the grout and caulk around the tile have been loosened. You pop it off, and inside of it is a large box of ammunition and a long rifle.
Hardly uncommon these days. He's gonna put it back.
Yannick just edged into the corner.
Yeah. Yannick just watches you put the rifle back down and then just kind of like narrows his eyes and then just picks the rifle back up and throws it over his shoulder.
It is an M4 carbine, and there are 360 rounds of ammunition in the ammunition box.
Holy shit.
And
12. Can I hold all that?
360 rounds is not a lot. I think that'd weigh like 5 pounds or something. And there's 12 magazines, so 12 magazines of 30. But you have to load them. The magazines are unloaded at present. But there is one loaded magazine in the rifle at present. It is an M4 carbine. It has a laser dot and an ACOG for 16 magnification.
Oh shit! Nice. Yeah. So he does the thing where he just like, checks all the mechanical components, looks at it sideways, takes the magazine out, looks in it, checks, sees there's one in the chamber, pops the magazine back in, and then if what would it take for him to load up one more mag? Like a few minutes?
I've done this. It takes like, if you got all the rounds in one hand and you're really quick, it takes you about like 45 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, Yannick just says one moment, and then just loads up one more magazine, and then takes that. So he takes the rifle. There's a mag in it, and he's got one other full mag.
While you're loading the ammunition,
stores that away.
While you're loading the ammunition, give me an awareness check.
Mm-hmm.
The DC on this is just don't fail.
Let's say awareness dex. No hunger, roll.
Perfect. You notice that the ammunition that you are loading is silver capped. Silver capped 5.56 rounds.
Okay. Well then, I'm also just taking the big box of bullets as well, and just putting that in his pack or whatever, or as much of it as he can. This is good. This is good stuff.
There is also a quote on the length of the barrel of the carbine. I've posted it in the roleplay channel.
I see.
Yannick, how shall I curse whom God hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord has not defied?
Why is there a gun that big down here?
think the most concerning thing is, why is the ammunition capped in silver? All of it.
Did you say Irene?
Yeah, you can roll occult. I think you're the only one that's. I think you and Kian are the only ones with occult. You and
I mean,
Kian
what,
can roll
Alright.
for this.
Alright.
what's
All
really more
right.
concerning is they're keeping like a loaded magazine in the gun.
Yeah, that's real weird.
All right. You rolled a hunger die on that one, I think, Irene.
No. Okay, wait.
Yeah, you did. That's why there's that red there. Irene and Kian, you recall. There we go. That's better. Irene and Kian, you recall. There's a cadre of creatures known as hunters that stalk the undead, guru, ghosts, and various other things. They're quite religiously motivated, and they have a proclivity for silver weaponry, especially something this high grade in military. You get the feeling you're walking into a hunter's nest.
Communicate that to the group uneventfully.
Do we know the name of these creatures?
They're humans. They're just called hunters. They
Oh,
get
I thought you said creatures.
no hunters.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. So Kian, you said that you were letting the rest of the group know?
Yeah, Kian just relays that directly. No fluff.
Yannick nods, and he puts his knife away, and he's got the rifle out. That's what he's using now.
All right,
Yeah.
Irene, oh, is Irene is gonna look really scared because wide-eyed and mouth open, a little scared because one of my issues or features here, the sorry guys, I have a folkloric issue with silver.
Oh,
Do you communicate that to us?
um, she's just gonna say silver, and maybe just that, and then look scared.
I think it'd be very funny if you. No, never mind. I'll just make it happen. Seeing you look upset at the gun, Niklas is gonna just kind of choose to go over by you because it it's important to him that at least somebody else is upset in this situation. So he's just gonna kind of stand by you, be afraid as well.
That's sweet. She's gonna grab your arm. She's gonna like kneel down a little, like just like crook her knees a little bit and just grab your arm for support.
He's very tall.
Kian's expression hardens, but he says nothing for now.
I'll pat her hand.
Kian, did you
It's okay.
express to the rest of the group that this is probably a trap?
Yes. I figured I didn't say anything in character because I figured it would just be word for word what the storyteller just told us.
Okay.
And you're just like, yep, looks like a hunter's trap.
Oh shit.
Shall we proceed? Excuse me, wrong one, like totally. Shall we proceed? Oh my god, hold on. Shall we proceed?
Yannick
Yes, I
nods.
guess we must.
All in
You,
favor? All in favor?
I think the big one should go first,
Yes, it'll help me
meaning
decide.
Yannick.
Yeah. Yes. The big one always goes first.
oh, and just because it'd be rad, there is a bayonet also affixed to the front of the emblem.
Oh fuck yeah! Is that silver too?
Yes.
Oh my god! This is all. Wow. This is great. I. This is excellent. Yannick is like one of the very few things that actually brings him joy. Like he's a very joyless man, just kind of a husk that's been through so much death and trauma that he's just numb. But he does like he's like kind of a gun nerd. Like he really likes like that's just like one of the like he likes whittling and he likes just like, ooh, this is a neat gun. So he's like kind of hiding his enthusiasm, but he's got like a little bit more of a just neutral grin than he ever would normally. So
Oh,
this is probably the happiest y'all will see Yannick is he just got a new gun.
there's also
But he's
some
definitely not like joy.
there's some duct tape in the room. Does Yannick want to jungle mag?
Um, you know what? Yeah, he fucking duct tapes the two mags together, kind of crisscross, so that he's got to just flip it to do a quick reload. Sure, yeah, I wasn't thinking that, but that sounds right.
That's what
That's cool
Yannick
as
would do.
fuck.
All right,
Yeah, that's
you have another door ahead of you, and it says Dunning Kruger Chemical Factory, employees only. The door directly to your north. To your right is a large tank of water, which is currently being processed. Where would you like to go?
It is what? The large tank of water is what?
Being processed.
Oh. Um,
anything weird about it? Do we want to check out the water to see if it's like normal or if it's like it's a water treatment plant, so it's like this could be a if someone were inclined, this could be a hell of a way to like I don't know infect the population or some shit on some Joker shit.
on some devil stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? Actually, scratch all of what I said out of character. I'm gonna say, perhaps this should be worth a moment of our attention. Unlikely, I suppose, but as a water treatment plant, this would be an interesting way to spread devil stick.
Must be. It's called red eye. I don't want to say that.
Is there a way we can get a sample of the water?
Let
There must be.
us. There's another possibility that occurs to me before anyone touches it, but surely we can think of a way to procure sample without coming in contact. Our options are, of course, even if not drug infused or holy water, still simply sewage.
You suspect
Either
this?
way,
Where did you get the idea of holy water?
hold up, let me adjust my volume again. What'd you say, Magnus?
1 second, yawn. Okay. I said, where did you get the idea of holy water? I'll
Simple.
figure this
Think of
accent
what
out
could be the worst
eventually.
thing to happen to us right now that's remotely plausible.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Mm. Oh, I don't like this. I would rather be looking at things under a microscope. I'd
Oh, I
rather
think I
be...
figured it out.
What?
Sorry, that was out of character.
Oh.
You're much quieter in character than in your regular voice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck off with
I'm
that GIF,
adjusting
Ian.
everybody. Huh?
That Ian just posted a very... GIF.
Yeah, I see.
Bastard
Alright.
child.
So, how might we go about taking a sample?
Well... I mean, I have gloves. I just...
It's a large water tank, and directly to your south is an input nozzle where you could put a vial to take water from the system in order to test it. So just grab one of the vials, punch it into the machine, and you will get a water sample.
I'd do that. I feel
Doctor?
like I'd be able to like guess at the machinery to be like, okay, this is kind of like the lab back home.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah.
You plug the vial in, and
Somebody
you
else
get
look.
a 2-ounce sample of water from the treatment tank.
Where do you? That can just be scanned. I'll look around the room to see if there's any like obvious thing I could plug it in that would give me a readout of chemicals and whatever.
The scanning equipment is not in this room.
Okay. Well, nobody touch me, and he'll like start walking around, just double checking, making sure that there's nothing in like in the wall or like behind a cupboard that he would be able to put this in. Because this is like an open vial, right?
No, it's sealed. You know, like whenever you take
Okay.
blood and it goes into a vial and then you just cinch it closed, it cinches it closed automatically.
Oh, so it's like vacuum sealed.
It's
Okay,
vacuum
cool.
sealed water now. Yeah, you're fine.
I will still make a point of being like, nobody touch me. I got it. And I'll look around just to be sure there's nothing in here. Before
Yeah,
returning to the party,
there's nothing else of
and
note in here.
I will say, what we need is not here.
Then we move.
Yeah.
I
Can you move first,
Yannick
please?
Yannick
Thank
heads
you.
towards the next door.
Thank you, large man.
Are you gonna open the door?
Kian's gonna nod to Yennik, like, alright, let's do this.
Alright, so Yannick, Kian, baby 1, and then baby 2.
Yeah. I like hook arms with Irene, like we're off to see the wizard, and I just kind of like.
Yes, and I'm proud because your character is pretty short, right, Max?
I'm 4'8".
Okay, and I'm like 5'10". So
Yeah,
That's amazing. I love this.
he's got like
and
arm up.
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing heels too, so I
Uppies,
am proud.
uppies.
Great.
Up. Exactly. Okay, but I will shuffle alongside Mags and into the room behind everybody.
Alright, Yannick, how are you gonna open the door? Are you gonna military clear the next room?
He's just gonna. He's not gonna like do a loud breach, but he's just gonna kind of push the door, and while it's opening, he's just gonna like be ready with the gun, just point it in.
You
So he's
breach
not like kicking it down, but he's doing a breach.
you breach the door, scan to the left, scan to the right, do a quick 360. It's empty.
Okay.
Are there any ghoulies in there?
The room doesn't have any other equipment in it aside from certain monitoring stations. The only outlier is on the left where these weird little circles are
Wait.
4 heavy coats, and you can also see small mirrors propped up against the floor. It's like those tactical extendo mirrors they use to look around corners. There's like 4 of them there, and then 4 coats.
What are the monitoring things?
It
Yeah.
just states the oxygen, CO2 concentration, and trace mineral deposits in the water. It's just telling you readouts for the water.
Interesting.
Yeah, Yannick scans the room and says, "Clara."
Is it?
Um,
I think it's clear.
hold up. I gotta adjust the volume for Mags again.
I think
Clara's
it's clear.
German. Clara's
What
German.
what
Yes,
did you
like
say,
I
Magnus?
Oh, I know that. I'm
Huh?
sorry. It's been a while. I'm talking to Yannick. I haven't spoken
Alright.
German in many years. I think I forgot.
I apologize for holding everyone up.
No, you
Magnus, I
didn't.
have you at 200%. That's the max, so it's time to bump volume up again, bump everybody else down again.
Hi.
Sorry for being slow.
The room is clear aside from the mirrors and the coats and the monitoring machines. There is a door to the north and a door to the east.
Well,
I
Kian
will-
wants to go through the coat pockets and
I will
Get
go
some
to the
context.
monitoring stuff while he does that.
How do you search the coat pockets?
gently
Teeth.
Do you just
with
stick,
my hands.
do you just
Kind of.
you just stick your hand in the coat pockets and turn them inside out?
I mean, I would have a smartphone, right? I have a dot in technology.
Yeah.
I would use the phone flashlight before sticking my hand in, but pretty much, yeah.
3 of the coats yield nothing, but you can discern that the coats have armor plating in them, Kevlar plates, heavy to withstand rifle rounds. As you poke open the coat pockets on one of the final coats, you see a glint of shining metal, a crucifix plated in silver, delicately coiled inside the pocket.
No. I do not think this could be of any use to us. And it only seems to confirm what we already highly suspect. The only question now, I suppose, is whether or not these jackets fit us.
Absolutely not.
Is there a huge one? Is one of the jackets XXL?
One of them actually,
5x.
one of them actually is just a repurposed circus tent for those who are corporeally non-challenged. So yeah, there's a big motherfucker jacket and 3 regular people jackets.
Adventure potent.
They got the armor plates in them. They're reinforced. Oh, everyone, give me an awareness
And
check on this.
how many jackets are there?
4.
4.
Okay.
Very convenient.
Did you say there was silver in these jackets?
One of the jackets had a silver crucifix necklace in it.
Gross.
Kian will take that one
Thank you.
and recommend the others don this little bit of protection as well.
I'd like to find the smallest jacket and then take like a super heavy whiff of it to see if I smell like any drugs or anything holy in it.
It smells like
My
garlic
doctor
and
knows.
silver.
I wrinkle my nose.
Wow, Yannick fucking beefed that roll. Does anyone else want to roll awareness? It's actually kind of critical. Someone at least vaguely succeeds on this check. Yannick is too distracted by body armor and assault rifles to fucking notice anything else.
Understandable.
Yannick is hard
Yay!
for battle. He's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a.
Okay, baby girl, you can just reroll.
Don't put in your blood die.
She didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't.
Yeah, whore.
And I still got the same result.
Is this
Damn
the
it.
power of being a bimbo?
No, it's the dice. The die.
So, Niklaus, you're examining the machinery and everything, and while you're looking over the readouts, you see a faint iron-tinged stain over one of the monitors. What do you do?
I go for a whiff of the stain.
It's blood. But it's not just blood.
Mm.
It's kindred blood. This is vampiric vitae.
I'm gonna point that out to my chicken friend, Irene.
Sorry, what kind of
I
blood
say,
is it?
I point at it and I very quietly I go, this is Ken. This is Ken.
I think I even knows this guy.
I'm sorry, dear. What did you say?
You got okay, Max. You gotta
Smell it.
you gotta talk real fucking loud. You're actually coming in pretty quiet.
Hang on, let me put up my.
Time for the rest.
Smell this, and he'll like point at the stain.
What is it? Mouses? Sorry, someone's gonna need to tell me. What is it?
Smell it. It's blood.
Oh.
At hearing this, Kian is going to look down and cross himself. It's just as a like. Is that the right gesture? Just like that little like respect for the dead.
What?
Is that it? It's like you look down and cross.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I do when I drive past where my aunt died. So yeah.
Okay. So Kian is going to make that gesture upon hearing that it's kindred blood. And do we have cell phone reception down here?
No.
Figured not. Ooh, I have an idea. If this is all right, oh storyteller, since there are only 4 jackets and 5 party members and 4 online, could we potentially send the character controlled by the absent player back to essentially send word to, maybe not the prince directly, but basically to send word of where we are and what's going on
Alfred
in case
will
things
make
go
his
south.
way through the sewers to the surface and communicate to the sheriff that you have found a hunter nest. He will do so.
Yeah.
What would we like to do now, gang?
On to the next room.
All right, north or
North it
east?
is.
North or east?
Mm.
Yannick goes to the east door.
All right, you get a military clear it.
Yep.
You military clear it. It's empty. It is a storage room, and it's just full of canned goods and various herbs and spices. There are enormous bundles of garlic in here.
Gross.
Oh my god.
I
I'll
stick
tell-
my head in and
I'll
then
tell-
immediately like bat wrinkle my nose and then go
Do
back in.
all I'm sorry, Megs. Do all the jackets like smell like silver? Because you said that they kind of do.
They smell like silver, but they don't have silver in them. They just smell like it.
Okay.
Except for the one that has that necklace in it. That one definitely reeks of silver
That
for our
is-
purpose.
Kian took this. Kian took that one.
Got it. Okay.
He's gonna ask out loud. He's gonna chuckle. Do any of us have any particular bane for the garlic?
It doesn't hurt. I just don't like it. I never liked it.
Anyone?
Me?
Smells.
Not to
I don't
garlic.
like it.
Oh, to what then?
The silver. I can't stand the silver. Irene is going to pull tight the white coat that suddenly looks rather tailored to her body. I don't know why. Just vampire things. And just sort of do a rather dramatic shiver, but also you can tell that she is uncomfortable.
We'll be careful
Niklaus
to
will
avoid them.
quietly think to himself, "That's a shame. She'd look nice in silver." And then just kind of, and then he'll just kind of like think back to, oh, garlic.
But
Don't
not
you-
garlic.
Don't you dare
No.
tell her she's a winner.
Please, please.
Second place. Excuse you.
Well then, Doctor, I shall abstain
The room to the south
from
is empty.
humor in that particular regard.
Thank you. So, Irene is ready to move forward. I think Irene is feeling a little bit more confident, sort of, still weary, and is going to release Megs. What's your character's name again? I'm sorry, real quick.
Okay, Niklaus. You can call him
Niklaus.
Doc or whatever you want. He'll probably be okay with it. He's just
Okay.
like a wimp.
She's going to tentatively release Niklaus's arm.
She's been holding it the whole
not a deep breath,
time. Oh,
pause,
sorry.
and take a step into the room.
You die in.
God damn it.
I knew it.
It's just a regular room. The room has several computer monitors. Wait, what room? Are you talking about the east room or the north room?
Whatever room Yannick stepped into.
He went into
Oh,
the
are we
east room.
proceeding then? Or not?
Yannick is currently in the east room. Is Yannick going to go to another room?
Yannick nods to his coterie and says Claude, and then moves on to the next one.
North then?
The room to the south is empty. Yannick does a quick about face and then makes his way up to the entrance to the north room. Are you ready for the north
Yes.
room?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do
Yannick
it.
clears the room, enters, and it's a series of diagnostic consoles. Everything else around here is empty, and the remainder of the three come in behind Yannick. Give me an awareness check.
Can't make me, but I will, because I'm nice. Oh God! Anybody? Back to all right.
Hey!
God.
Rainy doesn't see
Yeet.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Wow! 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 4 out of 6. 2 out
Wait,
of
did my roll go
3
through?
ain't bad.
Oh, there it is.
Hell yeah, brother.
Kian, what's your roll?
I did.
Wait, 1
Yeah.
minute ago?
How do I reply to something in this chat?
In what chat?
Well, I don't want to re-roll because
Forward
I
chat.
got 4 successes and one of them has
Nah,
the little star.
Yeah, you're fine. So, Niklaus, Kian, and Yannick, you hear the sound of voices coming from up above, but Niklaus and Kian, you can hear and feel the faint rhythmic pulse of a Kain's heart. There are about 7 people above you at present.
And one of them's kind.
They're all Kain.
One second.
Ian, can we actually take a five real quick, please? Sorry.
Sure. We're going to take a 5-er. We're going to be back at 6:15.
Okay.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So, Yannick, I think before we were rudely interrupted by some person's mysterious needs, we were in this central area. We noticed that there are 7 Kain in the floor above. What would we like to do?
And when you say above, you mean north, not like above our heads, right?
No, like literally above your heads. There's actually a entrance staircase that goes up to the next level to your east. It's this little thing right here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is time we proceed. Any objections?
Be ready. Be ready for combat.
Can I smell if any of the people above us match that blood that I smelled in the other room?
None of them do.
Okay. I will make that note to the party.
What would we like to do?
Onwards
ready.
then. Same order?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go first. Unless we're
All
in
right,
the hospital,
Yannick.
I'm not gonna
Who's
go
in the back?
first. Ever.
Yannick slowly and carefully goes up the stairs.
All right, perfect. You find yourselves in front of a large steel door that's heavily reinforced. What would you like to do?
I don't suppose I can just push it open, huh?
You want to try?
How is it
Yeah.
reinforced exactly? Like, is there like any sort of code or anything like that?
It's one of those navy doors. It's like the big turn thing.
you don't mind,
Oh,
Ian is gonna try knocking first. That cute little
shaving a haircut.
haircut knock.
Are you insane? Okay, fine.
I don't look just to see what
I
they
even
say, right?
thought I was like,
I
what if
don't
you
know.
like-
Okay,
Is anyone?
Yannick won't stop you.
So you're gonna do
Ian.
shave and a haircut on the door?
No, you know what? Wait, okay. I won't hold the party hostage to bullshit. I will ask if anyone minds if I knock first.
I'll think fucking ball.
If we knock, we lose the element of surprise.
Suit yourself. And he's gonna gesture for Yannick to go forwards.
Okay. Yannick opens the door.
Oh my god. So the enormous steel door opens with a shrill creak and crack. Ahead of you, you see outwardly nothing. Let me open the next fucking map here. What the fuck is it? Oh, here we go.
There's no way to like tell people's clans by their smell, huh?
Not
It's a
really.
little too
I kind
OP.
of want to now though. You enter into a large factory area. The door creaks open, and you hear the sound of muttering and people loading and charging their rifles to chamber around. You hear footsteps starting to approach. What do you want to do?
Right.
Maybe hide.
Yeah.
Can I like?
Yeah,
Can
I don't think we're gonna get any information from this situation, so we're gonna hide.
You
Yeah,
could.
can I like get on top of these
I'm
boxes or like for an ambush?
Or you could do the smartest thing possible, which is simply shut the massive steel door you came in and leave.
Oh, is that still an option?
Yeah, the door, just to shut the door and just go back the way you came. That's always an option.
All right, Keen's just gonna be like, guys, ouch.
Nope. Shut the door.
We don't want to take on these guys.
They all have
Yannick's ready, but
they all have silver-tipped weaponry. They will beat the shit out of you.
Okay, all right. Well, then I
we've got a. All right, Yannick follows, and then but Will has his gun like trained on the door as he backs up.
I really want to find a time for Yannick to go fucking Rambo, because I know that you want to go Rambo. I just can't go Rambo.
Yeah, just sometime when it's not hunters with silver bullets.
Yannick starts to shut the door as gunfire starts to go off. Just burst fire rounds start to ping off the steel door as he shuts it with one arm and seals it. You can hear shouting on the other end, and you hear someone go, "Get the breaching charges!"
Oh, okay, let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
run.
Let's go.
Right.
All right, we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
Chicken's gonna fly.
Run.
This is great, gang, but we're leaving.
Okay.
You hear footsteps approaching. You hear a faint squelch sound, and then silence. What do we want to do?
Go to the next room.
Go to the next room. I guess blow the door off.
Next room quickly.
All right, so we're gonna go to the room to the north or to the south. Where are we going?
North.
North.
All right. You
Wait,
make your
where
way
are we?
to the north. It is a long hallway. Yannick in the front. Kian.
Chicken's in the back.
And then Chicken 1, and then
Yannick
Chicken
in
2.
the front, party in the back.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Chicken 1
With
and
the
Chicken
party,
2.
baby.
The back is the scariest place to be. Okay, keep going though.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, buddy. So, you hear a large explosion sound, boom, as the steel door is blown off of its hinges.
Go.
The din of the commotion kind of obscures who's entering. You're welcome to give me an awareness check.
I will. I'm hyper aware.
Let's see if I can pass a single awareness check in this entire campaign.
I have a good feeling. Oh,
Whoa!
Fucking Yannick!
Yannick!
Yannick, super aware.
He's like,
Right.
guns? I'm ready.
There are 5 men, or kind, I should presume, in the room to your south. They have breached the area and they're in there, but you don't know exactly where.
Are they coming like looking for us? Like they just came from the factory?
Hold on 1 second, guys. What, honey? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. No headset. What's up?
Good.
So there are
So
5
they're
kind to the room to your south.
and they are coming from the factory that we just left.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me another awareness check.
Okay. Who? Everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Keep my
Sweet,
wits
merciful
about me.
Kian.
Oh,
Alright, come on, Yannick. You gotta knock it out of the park, buddy.
Oh, I gotta do it. Well, but I just did such a good one. I can't just use that one.
You gotta do it again.
What's happening? All
Watch this
right.
and get like a
Let's
1.
hey, got a
job.
2. Kiss my ass.
So,
I'll
Kian,
take that one.
Kian, you center, and past the din of the explosion, you can feel them moving ever so slightly towards the door to the south. How are you going to communicate this to your compatriots quietly?
Is the door to the south where we just came from?
Yeah, it's locked. You shut it behind you, but it's not locked.
It's gonna whisper. Sorry, I shouldn't have actually whispered on mic. He's gonna whisper, they're coming this way.
Or
Oh,
aren't they
shit.
going the opposite way of where we are? Because we're in the north door.
Wait, I'm confused. Which
I
way are
think-
they going in relation to us?
They are coming through this door that
Is
you
it
just
south?
entered.
You know what? I'm just gonna point towards the door and be like, they're coming.
Okay,
Quietly.
Yannick, do you want everyone else to move over to your right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Alright,
I do that.
the rest of the lily livered squad moves over and
I'm
gun
4'8". What am I gonna do? Bite their ankles?
Yannick pulls out his pistol and just grabs it by the barrel and just like points the handle at just anybody. It's like, does anybody want to use this?
Kian will take it.
All right, you take out the carbine. You got the rifle pointed at the door, right?
Yep.
All right. It's quiet. Several moments pass, a good 6, 12, 18 seconds, and nothing's happened.
Perhaps we should quietly
Yeah.
back away.
Yannick says, wait, and just wants to wait for like that amount of time again.
Okay.
I'm gonna like keep my listening ears open and try to hear if they're like funneling themselves around the other way.
Give me an awareness check.
You got it, boss. Awareness and wits.
And everyone is
Keep my
welcome to do awareness.
wits about me. Okay, so that's 3 out of 6. Not the best, but not the worst.
God damn, Kian.
Beautiful.
Is the main thing he's good at.
Good old Irene not doing anything right at all.
I'm scared.
She's just like,
Now
I'm
let's
scared.
wait for Yannick to fucking tee this off.
What is this, awareness?
Yeah. Now, Irene, you did it wrong. It's awareness plus an attribute.
Oh, hold on.
Yannick can never catch a break here. Just you wait till his firearms checks, though. That's when things are gonna get real.
Yes, I can't wait to shoot.
Kian, you hear nothing, but you feel a faint, almost shift in the air to the slow movement of them. And then to your north, an explosion. Water begins the door to your north bursts open as a water tank explodes and the area begins to fill with water. What are we doing?
Getting away from the water because we don't know
Oh,
what's
this is like running water, which is like, does that hurt us?
Yeah. Well, it can.
Well, I already asked if anyone had Banes, and it's just Irene and Silver, and we don't need to breathe, right?
Oh well, so Yannick has a very specific bane, but I don't know if he has told anyone about it yet.
Well, he already asked, so if Yannick
Well, that's
held
fine.
out,
I mean,
that's his problem.
yes, it's not this. So
Double checking because I'm a little rusty. Oh, storyteller, do kindred need to breathe?
No.
So water is not a problem for us unless it's, got
Wait.
disgusting shit in it.
But wait, hold on. I mean, I know classically running water is like a thing that hurts vampires.
Those are folkloric banes that you have to spec into to take as a negative. So
Okay, so we can swim. We're fine.
yeah, it's an enormous amount of water though, and it's starting to rise up in here. It's going to restrict your movement, and it's going to make things a little bit complicated.
All right, let's just start moving to high ground immediately.
Are you going to move towards the door to the west, or are you going to head north towards the area where the water is coming
from?
Also, instinctively, Irene is going to hold on to Niklaus like a little harder since they're a little smaller.
Oh yeah, since Niklaus is really small, Kian's gonna gesture away from the water towards the unknown danger.
Yes. So where is higher ground? Would that be going north?
That would be, in fact, going north.
Okay, I think we should get out of this fucking hallway, if nothing else.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Give me a. Hold on a second. So, how are we going to enter the hallway, the area to the north here?
Slightly less cautiously than we previously have, due to time constraints.
Yes, Irene is like not freaking out, but very sort of anxious about the smell of silver in the air, and is kind of in a go 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 type attitude to the situation. So really I think she's rushing everyone to get out and to keep going forward.
All right, so you enter into the main hallway, and 3 Inquisitors on the other side immediately open fire.
Yep.
God damn it.
What's an Inquisitor?
Oh God.
Fuck.
We can't beat that, Ian.
Hey, that's valid. That's valid. Valid question.
Hold on a second. There's really.
What's an Inquisitor?
You see a bunch of soldiers decked out in heavy armor, full face plates with night vision goggles and burst rifles as they fire. Okay, obviously Yannick goes first, right? So the top one is for Yannick. Who follows Yannick? Kian. And who is third? And then Irene is third. Okay, so the first round is for Kian. The second round is going to be for Kian. Oh wow, the world's worst firearms roll. And the final one is going to be for Irene. Watch, this be like a 90. Okay, 4. Okay.
God damn
it. Why are these motherfuckers roll like 20 times for their firearms? This sucks.
They're really good at shooting people. I'm really sorry. I didn't think you people would be so dumb to just open that door.
I mean, we gotta do something.
It's a big
Yeah.
giant door. It's a big giant steel door. Of course we're gonna poke it.
Hold on a second. There's a really weird way to resolve firearms rolls. I think you can do a dodge roll actually. So dexterity plus something, and you just have to beat what they rolled in order to succeed. I'm really sorry, but Yannick, that's 7.
Okay.
But let me double check
You'll
here.
be fine.
So Dex plus what?
Dex plus an attribute. Let me double check really quick here. Certainly a man. Distract guard. I'm trying to find the one for guns, because guns are kind of fucking weird in this game.
To be fair, Ian, it did sound like the narrative, like you were encouraging us towards and confronting them, which was surprising, but all right.
I don't know. I figured once I told you, hey, by the way, they all have assault rifles with silver bullets. Leaving was an option. I shouldn't take it. Okay, range combat is resolved as a contest. Oh,
Well,
it's dexterity versus athletics to dodge bullets, which
Dex athletics.
which
All
I
right.
think you are comically good at. So, pray.
Wait, athletics plus Dex. I mean, that's good. Can I do something to boost this roll? Like use the resource?
Technically, when he shoots at you, you can also shoot back. So if you
Oh,
beat his
I definitely shoot back. I'm doing.
if
Yeah.
you beat his 7 successes with the firearms attack, then I'm gonna say you actually throw off his aim by immediately returning fire.
Okay. Can I do strength, or it's going to be firearms Dex?
It can be firearms plus whatever you think is appropriate. I think in this situation it would probably be like resolve or stamina.
Okay. I can do either one. They're the same. Firearms
Watch, you can get an 8.
plus stamina. I don't think I have. I don't think I can.
Ooh,
4 successes.
god damn, he just rolled so fucking good. It was stupid how good he rolled. All right. For that means you're going to take 3 points of aggravated damage. So subtract 3 from your
Fuck!
health.
Wait, even with my coat that's like bulletproof.
Oh shit! Actually, subtract 2. So you're going to take 1. Subtract 1 from your health.
All right.
Oh, don't subtract it. Subtract it. Just click the thing so it reads as an X.
Oh. Okay.
So that. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Got it.
Guys, I'm scared.
All right, Kian. You gotta fucking Kian with it too. All you have to do is just a dex plus something to get out of the way, and you can actually dodge bullets.
Are you sure that I do not have time to try to dominate?
Someone is gonna be shooting at you, and you're gonna try to daddy dom them.
Never mind.
Jedi mind trick.
Once I'm out of the way. I'll try it once I'm out of the way.
All right, so give me a dexterity plus whatever you think is appropriate check. Lucky for you,
I
you
thought you
have
said it was
rolled.
athletics.
It can be a dexterity plus athletics check or something else if you want. That's just one of the suggestions. But if you want to do
Buddy,
dexterity
your mic
athletics,
just shorted out. It's dexterity and what?
athletics.
Okay.
Somehow you barely miss getting shot, and you get grazed in the ear.
Wow.
Topical.
All right, Irene, you're next. It's an athletics plus a dexterity check. You have to beat a DC of 4 to not get shot.
Oh my god. Can I celerity on out of there? Can I just leave?
No.
What? All right. Am I where am I on the map? Am I in the position that I'm in the hallway
Oh, here,
there?
one moment. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I'm just gonna get my roll ready. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Sorry, my pizza showed up and I had to argue with the delivery driver about tipping them 110%. Anyway, carry on.
You bastard.
Okay. Am I where I am on the map in that like slightly in the hallway?
Well, I think you would have actually. The only person I think Yannick would be here, Kian would be here, and you would be here. So like that. So you saw the lot of them get shot, and you're like, hey! And now you're gonna have to take it too.
I'm gonna have to take shots.
Yeah. So you
What?
have to beat a DC of 4 with a Dexterity Athletics check.
Okay.
God help you. Which that's a 2.
I
You have to literally double crit to succeed on it.
yeah. All right. I'm gonna do my very best.
I knew all these ball gowns were going to be the death of me. What the fuck? Well, you pick charisma, which is
Hey.
wrong. It's athletics.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
I was
Hang
about to
on.
say, if
Let
you
me-
somehow managed to do this, I'd be very angry, but I'd be proud of you.
Wait, with athletics? Do it.
Yes.
So it's athletics and dexterity, right? Okay,
Yes.
I see.
Okay. You're wearing your
Oh,
armor. The round manages to hit you center mass. But wait, did you actually put on the heavily armored coat?
She
the
I
talked
think we
about
all did.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So that's a -2. So the round hits you straight in the center of your chest and plinks right off of the plate armor, and nothing
Plate.
happens to you.
All right, perfect.
All right. You see the soldiers. The Inquisitors raise their arms again, and they're preparing for a secondary volley. What would we like to do?
He didn't shoot me yet.
Well, because you're not even there yet. You're like still in the hallway because you're
Um,
smart.
So what?
I
Yannick,
would like to
Uh-huh.
Yannick
attempt.
will
Okay.
Yannick will try to like like retreat back here and try to like grab a couple of his friends to like pull them back as well.
Yeah, if I heard gunshots, I would have already started to like make myself small and get out of everybody else's way. Like I would have like hidden myself, flattened myself in the corner there so everybody else could run back in.
Yeah, can I run this as like a melee thing? I know it's not melee combat, but can I just like grab two
You
Is
grab you
code
grab
members
Kian
by
you
the...
grab Kian by the scruff of his neck like a cat that you discovered
Yes.
shit in the fridge or something, and
Yeah, and we're out. I wanna get us just out of the line of fire. Can I do that?
yeah. Go ahead and give me an athletics check with whatever you want. The
Athletic
DC.
strength. Let's go.
You grab the two of them and you slink back into the hallway. Give me a quick. All right, you hear the sound of approaching footsteps from the south. Everyone can give me an awareness check.
Awareness.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I am aware of footsteps.
fuck.
Let's see. Ooh! Oh, I thought that 6 successes was me. Oh, well. Well done, Irene. First Marini ate a beanie. Uh-oh.
Irene realizes that her outfit might get ruined due to this, and she just starts to hyper focus.
Mhm.
There are two goons to the south. Irene can make out the faint pitter-patter and thunderous beat of their heartbeat from this distance.
Thunderous. Are they scared?
The adrenaline is pumping through their body, and Irene knows that. Irene, are you going to gesture to the party that there are two goons to the south?
Yes, Irene is just going to look left and right to her party and say, "There's two cretins beyond this door," and kind of specifically look at Yannick because I'm pretty sure Yannick is the only one armed.
No, someone else has a gun.
Ian's got a pistol, yeah.
I gave my
Ian's got.
sidearm to
He
someone.
has a gun, yeah.
Looking at the two gentlemen. Well, I'm sorry, Niklaus, you're also, but the larger gentleman. And let them know what I just said, and I guess see if anyone wants to go first.
Yannick. So it's like a narrow hallway. Yannick like puts his back to the wall and kind of like sidesteps the rest of the coterie to pass them up. Yannick says,
"Excuse me."
"Oh, Yannick." Yannick holds up two fingers and kind of like looks for a nod, like two in the next room.
And Irene will nod back silently.
Yannick fucking bursts through the door and just like charges in, bayonet forward, ready to fuck something up.
You burst through the door, and you see two Inquisitors in front of you. They're shocked. They're going to fire at you.
Fuck.
You know what? I'm just going to do a flat roll because you scared them shitless. Okay, he's got a 3. And the other one's going to roll just flat because he scared the shit out of him. Wow, she's going to get like a 6. A 1. Wow, not bad. Alright, give me your dexterity athletics check really quick. Twice.
No hunger roll. Let it next hunger roll. Oh, let's go, baby.
The
Hell
bullets,
yeah.
the bullets ricochet. They fire at you center mass because they're in a panic, and it just pings off of your plate armor. You dive forward, driving the bayonet. You know what? Go ahead and describe how you kill both of them.
Oh wait, I don't have to roll to kill them. I can just kill them.
I'm gonna let you kill them.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, I want to roll my melee and my strength. Just
Sure, go ahead.
Just to see how good you killed them.
all right. Could have been better, but so okay. So here's what I do. I just run in, and just like slam.
You're breaking up.
You broke up and you're muted now.
I heard slam. He just slammed too hard, man.
It
Can you
sounded
hear me now?
really good too. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, someone was calling me. So yeah, I slam into the first guy, bayonet just directly in his heart, and then I turn to the other guy as he's shooting at me and pull out my knife and throw it at him and stick him in the head.
Oh,
Woo.
I can see that action movie shot. Nicely done.
They slump to the
Opa.
ground dead, and you hear the crackle. You hear the crackle of their radio. Delta 9, repeat. Delta 9, we're coming. Delta 9. The other three goons are gonna reinforce the room. What do we want to do?
The 3 that we left behind.
Ooh, Yannick grabs his rifle, grabs his knife, like wipes the blood off on his coat, sheathes the knife, and then grabs he like shoulders his. I'm assuming the rifle has like kind of like a sling on it that he can like kind of throw it on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that and then picks up two rifles and just like holds out his arms like somebody fucking take these. The time has come to take up arms even if we're not comfortable with them.
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
Yannick nods.
You said there was two. right?
What did you say?
You said there was 2 firearms available? Yannick?
Yes. There's. I mean, each of these guys has one of the rifles, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I get a
So
rifle and Niklas gets a rifle?
It's gigantic and on me.
if you want to switch for the sidearm, you can. This is. I just want everyone to have a gun, which we
I'll
now
take the
do.
rifle. I think Niklas and I can work this out and on the side and he gets the fire or the sidearm and I'll take the rifle. Niklas?
Yeah. I'll take the littler one.
An M4 is 33 inches long, so it's like 2.5 feet. So it's like half the size of me class.
So you said that there's the 3 other dudes?
Think
Ian?
quick, do it in character. Think quick, do it in character. They're fucking coming.
What?
Wait, just as information, what was the last info that you gave us regarding other guys?
You heard the radio, and it was the other 3 guys who shot at you at the northern location saying, "We're coming to reinforce you, Unit 2." You could assume the 2 guys in front of you are Unit 2, so there's 3 more goons coming this way right now.
Yannick picks up one of the radios and he's looking at it. He's about to say something in it, but then he thinks better of it and just holds out the radio and it's like, we can lie to them. Someone.
Kian will take it.
Who is the
Oh, sorry.
best?
What were you about to say, Magnus?
No, Kian, you need to take it. I'm too afraid. This is my first time holding a gun in like 300 years.
Oh God.
Oh, with a single dot in dominate, I can give a single command, right? Because it's mesmerized. It requires me to hold their gaze.
Let me actually double check this really quick. So you want to use dominate?
I want to use dominate, if that's an option.
Okay, dominate. Level 1, cloud memory. By uttering the phrase forget, the user can make the dominated victim forget the current moment as well as the last few minutes, enough to mask. No new memories are formed. What's the initial dominate pool, though?
Wait, what? Oh shit, am I on a different, Because it says one dot, on the website it says one dot is command, give a simple one-word order their target must obey, but I might be looking at an older...
You're looking at the older shit. Actually open the VTM main source book.
Crap. Okay.
Do you have level 2 demontation?
Yeah, I have 3.
Do you have
I have
demontation?
3. Demi what?
Do you have demontation?
Is that a different discipline?
No, it's dominate level 2 demontation.
I have 3 dots in dominate, so...
Did you pick your perks per dot?
I'm
going to assume you didn't, so I'm going to say you picked demontation, because demontation is the only thing that would work in this situation.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a, let me see here. Give me a rouse check and then do manipulation dominate or manipulation dominate. So give me a rouse check. Perfect, you succeeded. Now give me manipulation and dominate. And then they have to do composure versus intelligence.
Manipulation, dominate.
Oh wow, this is not going to go well. Okay.
I have another idea.
No, they're gonna win. They're winning.
Okay.
Unless one of these, yeah. Okay, so demontation is you subtly manipulate people using your words. So what do you tell them over the radio to get them to stand down?
Shit. Give me 1 second because I had not prepared for that to be what dementation meant. I'm going to tell them... Okay, so are we north or south?
Of what?
I want to tell them that actually the mooks have gone to the opposite direction of where we actually need to go to. I want to send them the opposite way.
North.
North? Okay. Mimics guy's voice say they went north.
10-4, good copy. You can actually hear them faintly echoing north up through the hallway, and they slink off into the northern recesses of the sewer. What do we want to do?
Go the opposite way.
Yes, follow Niklaus's direction.
Yes.
We're gonna flee. Are we gonna flee into the warehouse, or are we gonna flee away from the warehouse through the sewer?
Back into the sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You flee outward through the sewer, and you eventually make yourselves out into the surface of the streets after 15 minutes of frantic hustling. What do we want to do now? It's roughly 1:30 in the morning.
We got out?
Yes.
Great.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah. Well, it's only the middle of the day for us, but I do believe we should hustle back and regroup.
I think we should go to someone's hideout or house or penthouse, if you ask me.
We may be followed. Oh no, wait.
Do we have a driver? I can't remember.
Yes.
We have a very suspicious armored vehicle. But
Oh yeah, let's leave through normal means. Let's just take like public transit and shit.
And
to not draw attention.
We have cell service now, so presumably I may call the driver of that vehicle, the ghoul playing Candy Crush or whatever, and tell him to bring it back to wherever we normally store it right now.
You do so.
Okay. We shall head back to, I apologize for forgetting, what is our, what are we using as a haven right now? I recall something about a penthouse.
The penthouse suite at the Waldorf Astoria in central Chicago.
Alright. I believe we should try to use public transport to get back there. I'm saying this, sorry. We'll use public transport to get back.
Yes, I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. I just want to. Yeah. I need to lie down.
You arrive at the Waldorf Astoria. You take your private elevator up to your hotel suite, and you are now safe. It is around 2:15.
All right, it's afternoon for us basically. At this point, how about, can we have a few minutes for just in character, like one-on-one discussions while we kind of everybody cool off?
No.
What?
Yeah, you can do that.
Great.
Right, let's keep it in character. Don't just try to limit your descriptions. Yeah. Just do.
All right.
Well, Niklaus is definitely like as soon as he's in, he just starts like pacing up and down like the little hallway that goes from the I don't know, the first bedroom to like the bathroom and closet, and you just kind of up and down, up and down, up and down.
Kian will approach Niklaus first. Gently, but with firm footsteps, so as to definitely not at all be sneaking up on him.
That's good because like as soon as like he starts to hear that you're approaching, he does that kind of like, you know, that stun reflex, like, ah, somebody's coming. But it was the right move, and now he sees that it's you, and he slows down pacing, but he still looks like a wet cat. So
Doctor?
yeah,
Are you alright?
no, 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 we will shot that. That's not the. And he like arms in the air. He has to like turn around and shake the wheelies out. Ugh. I am I am not I'm not made for this. Uh, this is a lot.
Who will approach and attempt to gently put his hand on his shoulder and see how he reacts, if that's positive or negative.
He'll let you do it.
Hey. What kind of danger? It was reckless. One does not get to be our age. Am I playing so openly with death?
No, exactly. Oof.
Nor by so carelessly with violence, as we must make our each make our own peace with it.
I mean, it's not. It isn't the violence that I have a problem with. It's I see death every day. It just it's not so sudden. Uh, and you know and those coats and the silver. I don't know if I don't know. I think I might go vomit a little. That might make me feel better. I
I
haven't
Guys,
done it in about
can you
50
turn up
years.
your mic?
It's it's as up as it'll go. I'll just be louder. I think I might go vomit. I haven't done that in about 50 years, but I'm feeling a vomit. It might help.
I
Um,
we can feed again after.
no, maybe later. And he'll like bow his head and excuse himself and very politely walk to the bathroom, shut the door, turn the light on, and then you just hear the most like hellish retching. It's like, you know, like in a cartoon when somebody like shuts the door and then hear screaming and chainsaw noises and shit like that. You hear like just terrible, terrible fleshy noises. And then he comes out about 30 minutes later, dabbing his mouth, and the toilet's flushing.
Alright.
That makes me feel better.
Kian will proceed to. I guess Andre's not here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Kian will proceed to. Where is Yannick? What is Yannick doing? You're muted, bud.
Shit, we're on the surface. We've like fully retreated.
Yeah, we're at home. I just took a pukey.
Yeah, Yannick's just kind of he's kind of like filling the mags back up, just kind of like taking stock of what he's got. Um, not a complete success, but not a complete failure either. You know, having these weapons is definitely something that's important, but we did not find our guy, so we're kind of back to square one there. But he's kind of silently messing with the guns.
Kian will do that same approach where it's gentle, casual, chill, but his footfalls are not light. No sneaking up, and approach him.
Mm-hmm. Yannick just keeps doing what he's doing. He looks at you and kind of nods.
Irene
How's it?
has already started searching for because if a vampires in this game, if they drink wine, or excuse me, if they drink blood that it has like a blood alcohol content to it, they can get drunk, right?
I hope.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so Irene fully assumes that there's blood wine in this beautiful penthouse hotel room. So she's already been acting.
There's a single bottle of preserved 18th century Austrian hemophiliac sitting on the counter, perfectly chilled, ready to drink.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. So Irene has already found that and popped it open because it was a traumatic night for her as well, but she's dealing with it in a very different way. And she's going to bring it into the room where most everyone is. I think Niklaus is in a different room, and say, would anyone care for a drink?
Dab in my mouth. I'll have a sip.
Yeah. Yannick immediately stops what he's doing and just walks forward and just like hand out.
There's glasses over there, my dear. You should grab one.
Kian will go ahead and like just get 4 glasses and pass them out.
Perfect.
Yep, Yannick takes his, and like the second the liquid is in the glass, it is then immediately completely in his belly. He doesn't take any time to enjoy it. This is like this is sustenance. He doesn't clink anybody's glass. He just like downs it and just goes immediately back to what he's doing.
I forgot his fucking name. Niklaus is the opposite. He's like very, very gingerly giving little sippies. Both because he just threw up and also because hemophilia. He doesn't get to taste that often. So he's like, yummy.
Right.
Irene is definitely thoughtful right now. I think that... Okay, Irene's gonna say something to the group. I think the implications of us not being able to get into that hold are more serious than we realize. They're hiding something, obviously. And I don't know how many people are guarding it and in what way we'll be able to get inside, but what are we going to do?
We do not even know that what they're hiding is necessarily relevant to our search. One thing is clear. 2, really. The first, we're not doing that again.
Nope.
Never will we be so unprepared and reckless. The second, however, is that we survive very well together. As always, the prince has chosen wisely for his choice of coterie. And I appreciate you for how well we have come together on so little notice, with so little familiarity. And then he'll take like a really, really long sip.
Niklaus will raise his little glass to him as a thank you. I am wary of how do I say? I feel as if Pine should have known at least that we would be there. Or they could have been told. Because we nearly died doing something ordered by the prince. And I just would like to ask, maybe not the
I'm sorry, I
prince
cannot hear you,
himself.
buddy.
Damn, really? This, you know what? This computer is like old. It's not mine. Maybe there's just something fucked with the mic. Anyway, let me look it up. But
It's cool. Just give us a little project.
Yeah, projection.
I would like maybe if maybe we don't ask the prince, but I would appreciate at least getting all on the same page together about what we think happened in there, because they weren't human, but they were prepared to kill other kind. And that stinks to me, especially if we have to do something for our prince. So there's a lot of moving parts, and I do not like being unaware of moving parts, especially if some of those parts have guns with silver. So, that's what I feel. And then he'll like kind of do that burp that you do after you puke, where you're like, ugh, and he'll excuse himself.
Yannick stands up, and he's holding one of the rifles. And he says, "There were fighters in there. I am a fighter. Some of you are not fighters.
I know.
If we are to survive, we must fight. If we fail, we die. We either fight harder, or we are meat. If you are not comfortable with fighting, I will do all the fighting that I can. But we must not be squeamish."
Then we must empower you the best that we can.
Yeah.
And so
how
we will
can we do
fight,
that?
and we will fight less. And plan more.
Mm-hmm.
Yannick, what's the best way for all of us to provide support for you?
Stop being such little babies.
Yannick thinks for a second. And then just kind of shakes his head, and he says, "I know what I know. I know combat. I know death. I know survival. I do not know planning."
Good thing we work so together then. Holy shit. Good thing we work so well together then. I humbly offer, whatever I may, I am a descendant of Hardestat, the true Ventru, and have a direct line, should we so need it when the time comes, all the way to the top. It is simply our duty to find out what this is and communicate that. We may need fighting along the way, but I am sure that we have all been chosen not only for our obvious compatibility as a coterie, but for our individual skill sets. I myself have worked in the circulatory system for over a century now. And as we see, Yannick is a fighter. And Niklaus a doctor. And Irene, simply brilliant.
Actress.
An actress, you say?
Yes.
We should learn more about each other in order to be in lockstep. And he's gonna take another huge sip of his drink.
Mm.
Like just a gulp.
Ian. Ian. Oh, he's mad at us because we derailed the plan.
Woohoo!
Well, maybe we need a more of a top-down approach with this particular facility, because if some of us have skills with arms, some of us have other skills. So maybe we could do a meet in the middle type approach, top to bottom.
I think, yeah.
Is there an entrance at the front? So, because we could send some of us to the front gate and some of us to the back, mostly Yannick.
Why don't I think Kian was inviting us to share about what we do
I
to better plan. So we know who goes to the back besides Yannick.
That is a good point.
Because Yannick, of course, you trust you'll be the battering ram, yes?
Well, and Irene is going to go ahead and share the information about herself. When I was first turned, I was turned in the theater. I was an understudy in a small London playhouse, and I was up for the lead role before I was turned. My joy in life used to be, and still really is, impersonations, understanding what used to be the human art, and characters, really. That's what I'm best at. That's all.
Aye. And I'll venture a guess. Based on your obvious beauty,
Stop.
that you were embraced by a Toreador?
That is correct.
How fortunate.
Mm.
I'm glad to have met you, Irene.
Kian, I've noticed a certain twinge in your accent. Can you tell us more about where you come from?
Ireland.
Well, yeah, but
Please say you said that in character.
of course.
He's gonna actually laugh at that.
I'm trying my best, everyone. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No. How far back do you go?
I do not remember the year of my birth exactly. I was embraced. Oh my god, am I gonna get this name wrong? Hold up. Oh my god, this isn't actually. I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry for. We're all getting our shit straight on the on the air.
I was embraced during Black 47.
Alice, what is that?
Famine.
Ah, I remember that. I'm sorry.
I only survived because of the embrace.
Yeah.
And so I became, instead of Kian, the farm boy, Kiana Dorothy. After the Ventru, who raised me from shoveling shit to a world beyond splendor and beyond mortality. Dorothy was a very good sire. And the Ventru clan, very good to me. I have worked in the circulatory system for over 100 years now. I have a little black book among my personal possessions. Though you would be... Let's just say you should ask me directly if you wish to see its contents. I'm willing to share as much information as anyone would care to know. We will not have a Black 47 for the Kindred. Never.
Let us hope.
What'd you say?
He said, let us hope. Uh, little dude will take a sip of his and kind of look around at everybody like, oh, probably my turn. Well, yes, I am a doctor. First and foremost, I have always been a doctor. There's not much to tell. I'm very old. I might be the oldest here. But you know, what's the
How old?
Oh, yeah. Well, I prefer not to say.
Not everyone wants to share their age. I understand. And I'm gonna wink at Niklaus.
He's gonna eye that wink like a bashful little kid.
And I'm gonna bat my eyes also, just a little bit.
He looks away, and if he could blush, he would. But no blood. He'll clear his throat and take another wee sippy of his drink. Actually, let me double check how old he actually is. Oh.
Ian, what time is it now?
2:15 a.m.
2:15? I thought it was 2:45.
Afternoon. We got time.
When does the
Wait, what
sun
time are we working
rise
towards?
on?
So, functionally, right, we're nocturnal, so 2:15 a.m. for, us the players. Let's convert that to 2:15 a.m. for Kindred is like 2:15 p.m. for us.
Sunrise is at 5:25 a.m. Keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, just kidding. We have to
So
all
late.
turn in by 5:30.
Okay. And we still need to go do this tonight. Is that the implication?
Remind me what we're.
We
Forgive
were
me.
looking for the drugs dude, but then a bunch of vampires with guns went, and
They weren't vampires with guns. They were hunters whose entire job is killing vampires, werewolves, and ghosts, and ghouls and wizards.
fuck.
And
How far?
you went in there, you killed a couple of them, and then you left. And now they're doing their hunter shit, and they're getting ready for you to come back. So the more time you spend discussing your feelings, the harder it's gonna get.
It didn't take that long to discuss feelings.
Remind me, what exactly is the connection with that specific place and this red eye drug? It's been a long enough day. I may have forgotten. Please.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I'm texting somebody. Well, not
Do you
texting,
see
but
that, SJ,
I'm
in
typing.
the chat? We're trying to find the drug dealer.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, we can scratch that in character thing.
Well, I mean, what else is in this apartment? So, are there more weapons? Can Irene wants to look around. Irene thanks everyone for their feelings, because that's important. But also, a little drunk, Irene would like to ransack this hotel room. What is in this hotel room?
It's got the mini bar where if you take things out, it automatically charges it to the room. And you remember that the prince actually said, "Do not rack up a mini bar bill on my watch."
Oh, what's he gonna do?
He's gonna kill you.
Get mad at us.
He'll kill you. He'll kill you. Yeah, he'll kill you.
Just like my mom. All right.
Hi-oh.
Okay.
Okay,
So what
so
else is it? So
hold on a second.
okay.
There is a telephone in the dead center of the room. It is right here, and it starts to ring.
Irene answers.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's this faggot? Hello?
This is Damien, the sheriff of Chicago. And what was that you just said?
I said hello.
I heard something else. What was it?
I Nicholas
What?
downs his drink.
Oh my god.
There was nothing else to hear.
I'm
I was
sorry,
just
I think Zavine is getting to me.
I was just informed that a lot of you have had an encounter with hunters. I recommend your foresight by having your compatriot phone us over here. What happened?
We got shot at. You sent us to be shot at.
That Kian's gonna just like swing the phone away from Irene before she gets us killed.
Hello, really? Excuse that bimbo and what they were saying. Carry on, sir. Is anyone else going to take the
Was
phone away from Irene so that she can't bimbo you all into the true death?
Yeah,
I will
Kian's
distract her. Kian took it, and now Niklaus is gonna be like, here, just have more wine. Have more wine.
the last known location for our only lead appears to have been a hunter's nest. We escaped with our lives. No serious injuries,
It's welcome
but
to
no
hear that.
information either.
You need to go back to that place immediately and stamp out that roach nest. Hunters, hunters are like
Stamp out that
cockroaches.
what?
Stamp
Oh.
out that nest. Hunters are cockroaches. You never want them in your own house.
Do we have any sort of backup we may call upon for 3 against, I don't know, 30?
Do your reconnaissance of the building and see how they fortified themselves. Then feel free to ring me at this line, and if you have any ideas, I can accommodate you. Do not engage in a direct assault.
Much appreciated, Your Highness.
You're talking to the sheriff, not the prince.
Oh, much appreciated, sir.
Your sheriffness.
Make your way there immediately. Try to keep it a bit casual. And once you have an angle of attack, inform me, and we will render you assistance. Now, how exactly did a lot of you find yourselves in dire straits? Aren't a lot of you pushing 3 centuries apiece? How'd you manage to cock it up this bad?
Seemed
He's just on
Are we on?
speakerphone
Are
on
we
the
on
table.
speakerphone?
You're on speaker.
Yeah.
It's speakerphone.
Okay, great.
I've been a doctor the whole time. I don't deal with guns. I deal with what happens when people play with guns.
I deal with guns. They had way more of them.
Irini's gonna mumble, I'm an actress. I'm starting to think we're all you've got.
Kian is
If we are to strike them, we need a strike team. We need 12 men, all armed, all armored. Is this something you can help us with?
Irini a little drunk. Yeah, send in 12 men. Okay.
To fight?
Nicholas will like shush her, like, "Oh, girl."
Once you've assessed the building and gotten us some reconnaissance, maybe we can take care of this before first light. I suggest you stop drinking. I can hear the clink of those glasses. And you get over to that building immediately. Take care of this now. The prince is displeased.
We have done reconnaissance. We were in there. There's
We
a
need more
warehouse.
weapons.
There's a warehouse. There's a water treatment plant. There were the inquisitors. What more reconnaissance do you need before sending in the heavy guns?
Well, we need to go and see if they've like blown more doors out, or if there's more of them now. That's what he's asking.
They're going to fortify themselves and dig in like moles in a warren. You need to see what they've done, and I sincerely doubt you ascertained the entirety of their operation since you seemingly only crawled through the muck of their basement and managed to get shot at. What was it? The bottom floor of the building? Do better. He hangs up.
Oh man, fucking! Oh, I want to call his ass back. I got some words for him. Asshole.
Star 69.
Yeah.
Irini's already punching in the numbers on the phone.
I'm gonna wrestle the phone away from her.
Well,
can we
do not reach our age without taking some shit.
Gang, you're on a time crunch here. What do we want to do, gang?
Out of character, SJ the player has no idea what to do. I'm cool with role playing, but like I have no idea what the storyteller wants us to do here, and no idea how to go about this since we've already bungled it up with violence. Like there's no way of interrogating them. So
we're gonna have to go back with violence, but I think what we're gonna have to do is something a little on the just I'm sorry, I can't think of the word right now, but the down low. I think if we could somehow like look around the building and like find another way in, like through a vent, that, or we just throw like heavy like explosives like at them if that's possible. What did they say? What did when we asked for more weaponry? What did they say?
that we just call for backup when we get there.
You need a plan of attack. The sheriff wants you to scrutinize the situation and give him more intelligence. You don't know what the building looks like. You don't necessarily know where the building is, although you can track its exterior location. You don't know what their present military complement is right now. I'm going to repeat, it's probably going to be higher than when you left, because you went in there and shut up a bunch of their dudes and fucked their shit up, made them angry. It's like pissing on a hornet's nest.
If only there wasn't a shiny steel door that we were
okay.
like,
fine. You know what? You have my promise as a player that next time I am overruled by another player wanting to go shoot shit instead of viewing a situation, I promise that I will have my character shove them in the line of fire. Is that what you want? Like,
No, what I'm saying, I don't
because
think
I'm checked out.
I don't think I could have made it any more clear. Like, hey, there's silver bullets everywhere. Hey, they're hunters. They're designed to kill vampires. Hey, there's a room of 7 of them. What do you want to do? Oh, we're just gonna barge in. Like,
Yeah, I know,
but
but okay, but now
Okay,
it's
but now
like,
you're telling
okay,
us to go back
like
in.
yeah, now it's
I'm not.
authority figure telling us to go back, but
I'm
we're
telling
not
you.
going to listen to him because that's stupid, right?
No, I'm telling you. Okay, like add a character. I'm telling you, get intel. Like literally, sit across the street with binoculars and just watch what the fuck they're doing. Like, doesn't mean like actually go into the building. You could just sit outside, smoke clove cigarettes, reading a newspaper at 2 in the morning, and on the streets of Chicago, and go, ah, yes, the sports page. As I randomly look at this building, like it's intelligence gathering.
Well, not the weirdest thing to happen on the streets of Chicago, so why not? Let's go do it.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen Stranger, and I've
What
actually been
is
to Chicago.
what's the building across the street? What kind of building is it?
Okay, what would be the funniest thing? You know what? Screw it. It's a clown college, and it's closed right now.
What?
Like,
Great. Let's go to the clown college.
you arrive, and it's actually just an annex to Princeton.
So a clown college.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a clown college. Yeah.
Got
So
All right. Are we there?
you're
Yeah, we're
there.
there.
How do we? Okay, so you're outside of the clown college. It's a 12-story building. You can see that the building for the hunters is about 8 stories tall. There are several additional fire escapes on the exterior of the building. It seems they want to be a little bit over judicious when it comes to their compliance with fire safety. Um, you can see the clown college is closed. It has large bar doors and whatnot. Are we going to break in, take the elevator to the roof of the clown college?
Yes.
Okay, let me see who here is the best at this.
Can we steal from the clown college?
God damn, no, stop doing this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
What is with you and crime? Stop doing
You
Not
crime.
allowing
created the
funny
clown
business in a
college.
clown college? What is this?
So you break steadily through the door, lock your way behind you, get into the elevator, and you are now on the 12th floor. You are overlooking the Hunter's Cadre. What would we like to do?
Can we actually do a quick bathroom break? Sorry.
Yeah, we'll take a quick fiver.
Okay.
All right, we are now on the roof of the building. What do we want to do?
Gosh,
I would like
you'd think. Oh, sorry. Please go ahead, Max.
I would like to very, very carefully just kind of like peek and see what's going on over there. I don't know if we've got binoculars or anything of the sort, but
You got binoculars. You can
I look
see
through my binoculars.
you see 2 women wearing heavily armored coats on the roof of the building, chain smoking cigarettes and having a conversation. You also see 2 large storage tanks. Actually, no. There's a map for this. You are all over. Let's see. I'm gonna put you over by this creepy 1984 billboard, and that is where a lot of you are. And let me show you where. You see. Ignore the fact that this is Alex Trebek. It's actually a hilarious reference you'll get later. So you see. You see a soldier in a heavily armored coat, and you see Alex Trebek chain smoking cigarettes on the roof of the building. What do we want to do?
And what building is this?
You are on top of the Clown College, and the building you are looking at is the Hunter's headquarters. It is about 7 stories tall. You are on the 12th story of the nearby Clown College, and you are looking down on it.
Nice.
Can I think we should try to jump the buildings and somehow quietly get over to the other roof.
Great.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna offer Niklaus should you know what we really should do is toss you
Oh.
Lord of the Rings style toss you to the other side of the roof.
What is that?
How stable are you on your feet? I'm gonna
Uh,
ask.
oh, on my feet. Good on my feet.
He's
Who
lying.
is this lord?
Don't worry about that. How would you feel if I threw you to the next roof, Niklaus?
Um,
Tuck
not
and roll?
great, but
Not great.
I don't think I'd be happy ever if somebody threw me. So,
That's
but we
fair.
need to go, so you can. I'd feel better if I
Let me offer
who?
this. What if you hold on to me and I jump?
Know about that. How about the beef boy? He can throw me.
Beef
Ooh,
boy.
that's a good
Yes,
plan.
if anyone is throwing anyone, I'm the one throwing.
Thank you.
And what's the clearance like on this building, on these rooftops? What are we looking at again?
Yes.
It's about 10 feet over and then 40 feet down.
God damn, that's like uncosmetic damage territory. This seems pretty wild.
That'll leave
I
you
don't know
scared.
if that's this is like throwing someone just straight up off of a building onto the ground.
Okay, which of
Um,
you is neurotic enough to always have rope on them at all times? And don't fucking lie to me. Only one of you is neurotic enough to do this.
What?
I
Why you
mean,
shame me
yeah,
like this?
I was gonna say Irene for impromptu bondage, but okay.
I don't
Oh,
know. I feel like Yannick would have a rope on him. That
okay.
seems standard.
Yannick has rope, but
So,
it's just like regular rope and everything. But Kian actually has the good sturdy hemp rope on it with the extra durability.
Yeah, he'll offer it up.
Mm.
Yannick ties one end of the rope to like what is there, like a railing or something nearby?
You attach it
Is
to
there
the
something to like
creepy 1984 billboard.
anchor it? Okay. If someone wants to rappel down, I can swing them across. Or we could try something else.
Hey, gang, I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Who wishes to rappel down?
Does anyone have a great skill at that? It is probably not key.
It's like strength or dexterity.
I have a 2 in
Okay.
dexterity.
I have 3 in dex, so I could do that.
It would be a dex athletics.
I have nothing in athletics.
Okay. Thanks.
What are we going to be investigating on the roof? What's our angle here?
I want to see if there's like a
Probably just
door and
ways to get in.
how they got up there.
There is an open door right here, directly to your south. Well, southwest. I will put
Southwest.
a little circle around it, so it's like obvious.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really know what to do beyond getting over to the next roof. I'm sorry. I'm a little nauseous right now.
It's fine. Take your time.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
You can see two water towers. The two hunters on the roof, one of them heavily armored, the other not, as well as telecommunications equipment and the HVAC system.
HVAC system.
Okay. Does anyone who is in better brain state right now have any idea?
I am not the one who's
Uh,
in a better brain state, I'm afraid. At this time.
um, let's see. Okay, so I'm sorry, we've repelled? Is that what I'm hearing?
No one has repelled yet.
No one has repelled yet. But you're encouraging us to go down and not across?
I'm not saying anything.
Ugh. Okay. Irene wants to go across. So it's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet
um,
over and then 40 feet down.
and we have some sort of rope to get us over there, right? And
Mhm.
it's already been deployed.
Yes.
Okay, Irene's gonna cross. And once she's over there, she's gonna encourage everyone else to cross, and I think she wants to start trying to sneak up on Alex Trebek and his goon.
Give me let me see, a stealth check. And what are you going to do when you get near them?
Just not be seen, like crouch down real low for a moment. But let me give you the stealth check first.
God damn.
Are
You
there any other
remain.
doors up here too? I'm just wondering.
No, that's the only door.
Okay.
Actually, there's a door over here into the secondary electronic system.
Okay, Irene is gonna go walk over to that door and test it and see if she can open it. She's gonna like quietly try to open it and close it and see if it even opens first. Does it open?
Yes.
Okay, Irene is going to open it and close it and sort of like loudly slam it shut. And then she's gonna really boldly strut around the corner with a cigarette in
Oh
her
my.
mouth in her. Yeah.
Oh my
Because
fucking
I don't give
god.
a fuck anymore.
All right,
Give me a performance
Yannick,
check.
like Yannick wants to follow, like let her do her thing, but be kind of nearby, ready for combat if it breaks out.
Good,
Mhm.
thank God, because someone needs to help me with this distraction. Okay,
Performance check.
incoming. 1 second.
DC 3. Are you fucking kidding me? Alex Trebek and the other soldier are taken aback by the wonder of your beauty, and they put out their cigarettes, stomp over them with their heels of their jack boots, and look at you and go, "Are you all right, miss? What? How are you even here? The nightclub is even open today."
Someone told me that it was. I might be a little confused. I came from that other nightclub, the one that's just up the street.
Ah, the Haversham. Yeah, we've been there a few times. Do you need an escort downstairs? We'd be more than happy to make sure that you get out of here safely.
I really, now that I'm up here, I really want to take in the view. Do you mind?
Uh, Unfortunately, miss, it's part of my security contract. We can't have anybody up here. We'll just escort you back downstairs to the main floor, and you'll be out of here lickety split.
Okay, I'm gonna try to flirt. Are you sure? Because I do have another couple cigarettes. I saw that you boys put them out. Would you like some?
They scrutinize your cigarette pack. What cigarettes do you have?
Um, uh, I have good cigarettes. I don't, what is it? What's a good brand?
Not
Are they
close.
Turkish cloves? Like what are they?
Yes,
They're
Yellow
they're like
American
rose
spirits.
tipped cigarettes.
yes, they're spliffs. There we go. There's a little weed in the top of them, and so
Camel
they're hand rolled.
They look to the left, they look to the right, and they're like, I guess I'm on a 14-hour shift anyway. We don't mind. Here,
That
let me light yours, miss. He takes out his cigarette lighter and lights your cigarette.
thank you. Irene's gonna go ahead and give them the Oh, did I roll that?
No,
Yeah. Oh wait.
that was the Inquisitor lighting your
Did I
cigarette.
do that?
He takes a deep breath and goes, "What a fascinating perfume you have on. What is it?"
Stop. Thank you. It's called Lush Canyon.
Oh,
And Irene's gonna kind of just laugh off that comment and twirl her hair just a little and go to the ledge, go towards the ledge, hopefully peeking out far enough maybe that she can sort of see the rest of her group, but also making it abundantly clear that she's looking left and right across the skyline and taking in the splendor. And sort of as she looks to her right, gesture to everyone with her eyeballs to get onto the roof. And then she's going to go ahead and come back from the ledge a little bit, just still leaning against it, but look towards the men and say, "You boys must never get tired of this skyline ever."
They look at you and rather steadfastly say, "It got tiring after the first 30 seconds. It's just
What
steel
about?
and glass."
Oh wait, whoops. Really? Even with me here?
girl.
That might change things, but
Sit like a lady.
and
Jeez.
the Inquisitor kind of leans it a little bit and says, "I've seen better."
God.
Who died and made him Timothy Chalamet?
No,
Damn.
thank you.
Can we while that's going on, Niklaus would kind of would like to pat Yannick's arm and whisper on his tippy toes, "Please throw me when they don't look. When they aren't looking, I need you to throw me."
Give me an
Andre.
awareness check, Irene.
Okay. Okay.
You notice that the more heavily armed goon has rather covertly switched their rifle that they're concealing behind their back from safety to full auto.
Shit. Okay.
Great.
Okay. Irene's gonna ask, do either of you boys have a flask?
They both look at each other and kind of chuckle and go, "Of course." And he hands you a flask.
Sweet. um, that's so interesting that you have that. Is anyone else doing anything while I'm doing this?
I'm desperately trying to get Yannick to throw me across the ledge.
Yeah, I'll
Yannick,
do whatever
Yannick
the plan is.
Yannick is, bringing himself and his coterie onto the same rooftop.
Alright, you all slink down the rope and you are all near the open door at present. What would we like to do?
Wait for a signal to knock him out if such a signal is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Irene's gonna unscrew the lid of the flask and take kind of a sniff and what kind of what's in it? What's in the flask?
Give me an awareness check. It's holy water.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Irene is gonna open throw back that lid that she just unscrewed and take a sniff and just sort of say that it doesn't really smell like too much. I don't drink things that I can't smell, boys. You must understand. It's dangerous out there. in as much confidence as she possibly can, and hand it back to the Inquisitor.
Give me a.
And she's going to hand it back to him. No, I'm sorry. Never mind. She's gonna just hand it back to him.
Give me a persuasion check to throw him off. The DC is 3.
What's the DC? Sorry.
3.
No, but what is that?
3.
Oh,
3 successes.
For persuasion. To throw him off.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Yay.
He looks at you and goes, I suppose not everyone has a preference for vodka. He tucks it away and goes, so how did you manage to get all the way up to the roof without attracting attention, especially looking like you?
Well, I think someone told me that there was some kind of roof party happening. And really the doors just opened for me. You might want to talk to your other men because they're rather pliable under the right circumstances.
The man raises his eyebrow and goes, what other men?
There was a guy down there.
There were 2 ladies that I ran into first, rather husky women. And
Husky?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not the word that I meant. They were thick. Yeah. Well, no, that's not it
You
either.
said husky.
Damn it.
You said husky. Like you.
Like the dog?
No, like yes, yes.
I'm trolling.
I know what you mean.
Husky.
Fortified. They were fortified.
Fortified? What are they? A bulwark or
Every
a
term is better than the
Steel
one
beam
before.
women.
You're just making it worse.
Yannick is like so ready for the signal, which he feels is coming any second and maybe should have already come.
Okay. Well, you guys need to get a little closer. You're like 2 water towers away or whatever. Or like
Oh, no, we're-
back.
Can I
So-
try to like
They're already
move
moving
behind this area over here?
Yeah,
didn't
go
even
ahead and
decide
give
on
me
a
a stealth
signal.
check.
Alright. Alright. Stealth and
I think the signal is when I start running out of things to say, which has happened like 10 lines ago.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like you just described women
Oh
as
boy.
husky.
Yeah, so please
There's
spacebar through the
husky
dialogue
women.
and help me.
Okay, the Christian
Part
the Christian term is corn-fed. You know, so
Oh my
like
goodness.
fed.
Corn fed.
Who's making it worse for themselves now, Ian?
It's corn fed.
look, you can't. No one could beef it any harder than Irene is beefing it right now. So,
All right, Yannick.
Niklaus, you're fine.
Does
So Yannick and Kian, give
Please
me your
help.
rolls to get in range, and then you three of you can determine what the signal is, and you can assist Irene with her operational nightmare. Also
I'm
should I
doing
do
called.
should I do a stealth to get close, or do I just make an attack?
You could do a stealth to get close. I mean,
Okay.
Irene has a fatal case of foot and mouth disease right now.
But they're like big time paying attention to them right now.
Sure are paying attention to her and not us.
Yeah, so anyone could really make a move at any point because
Yeah.
I have their full attention being completely inappropriate.
I wanna straight up push one of them off, on
Yeah.
completely off. I want to chunk them.
Ian, where are you when we need you? Someone wants to chuck someone off a building.
Yes.
I'm willing to be either at this point.
Okay, so what did we get here? That's pretty good. That's terrible. Yannick, you crudely maneuver your way into position. You are about to flank. Kian, what would you like to do?
Oh shit. What would be a logical thing to do at this point? You can make fun of me as much as you wish. I am trying desperately not to fall asleep.
I feel that.
Just do stealth.
Great, stealth it is.
Stealth and resolve.
Makes sense.
I just hope you people figure out the secret life hack. Okay, good. Kian, what do you want to be? Do you want to be next to Niklaus or do you want to be next to Yannick?
Yannick.
Okay, so Yannick and Kian are in position, ready to fire, and they're waiting for Irene's signal, which she never told them what it is.
It should be very obvious that I'm floundering.
That's okay,
right now.
Yannick. Yeah.
Yannick's very
Yannick
intuitive.
does the thing.
Look, why don't you do the party girl thing where you just kind of decide randomly at some point to sit bare-assed on the concrete?
Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
then he can fire at the two dudes who are still standing.
That sounds like a great idea.
You know what? That sounds like something you people would cook up with, so I'm gonna go with it. So, Irene, are you gonna sit down, buck-ass naked?
Well, they'll have to be buff-ass, but, you know.
I missed that. What was the suggestion? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Who wants to
I just-
Who wants to explain it to the bimbo?
Sorry, I'm eating crackers so I
I
don't
thought
puke.
Niklaus said that they were going to do something bare ass naked, which I think would be
No,
an
no.
even greater distraction.
No, you.
No, you know when you're,
Oh.
you know when you're just like out hanging out, and eventually somebody who was in like a mini skirt is like, I gotta sit down, and they sit down on the curb, just drawers to the world. Do that.
Yes.
Because you're already acting like, oh, I shouldn't be here. Hey, boys.
Okay.
You're
They'll
already
probably
acting
not like
drunk
say
as fuck.
anything.
So you want me to sit down on the ground?
Yeah, just flash them.
Yeah, sit down.
Just flash.
And then they'll standing, and then Yannick will be able to shoot the both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flash your Napoleonic era hoo-ha at them.
Hey, it's good stuff. Okay.
The Napoleonic code.
It's a classic for a reason. Like,
Exactly. All right. Irene is gonna so she's smiling at both of them, and then all of a sudden she's just gonna take like a a dizzied step backward, and sort of put her hand on the rail there. But then she's gonna go ahead and be like, "I need to sit down," and she's gonna sit down.
Okay, Yannick, you know that.
Yannick charges in and tries to throw him off the ledge.
Are you gonna push them off the ledge, or are you gonna shoot them? Do you want to go
This is-
quiet or loud?
Brawl. I'm gonna throw him off the ledge. What is this? Like brawl strength or athletic strength?
No,
Or melee strength.
It would be a melee strength attack, or melee, because you're using the bayonet on the rifle, right?
Perfect.
And then they're gonna do
It's literally
a dexterity composure check. He fails.
What, are they going to clench so they don't fall?
Alex Trebek falls off of the roof and dies.
Not again.
Bye.
The other Inquisitor is there, and you see him ready his rifle to shoot at you. He's gonna get to fire off a burst at you. Give me your dexterity athletics, which you should easily resolve. I mean, if you don't fucking hit this, just embrace the sun. You succeed. Now make your attack against him. I'm gonna do a dexterity composure to dodge your attack.
Take that. Beat 4, bitch.
Okay, so that is a dexterity composure. Watch, he's gonna. Oh, he misses. You also push him off. As he falls off, he goes, "My screenplay, no!" And he falls to his, like. Also, I'm actually kind of waiting for you all to go to a video store, because in this reality, Firefly has 8 seasons.
Oh my god! Yes.
But they're all directed by Joss Whedon.
How does it end?
Oh, there's a lot of sex crimes. So, you push both of them off, and now you're stuck on the roof, ready and able. What do we want to do now?
This might be a good place to leave it for our two that are very tired.
Yeah.
They're literally.
That seems like a good idea.
Literally 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and you can do a lot of damage.
What can we do in 5?
Fine, but didn't you say that like 20 minutes ago?
No, I never said that. Now I'm saying 5 minutes, and you can figure out a way to wipe out this entire building on this roof, and that's all I'm gonna say.
What?
Well, then
Right,
that will be a wonderful thing
do
for
the
the next session with all our players present.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's call it. I know that just means we'll be able to open up next session with some really cool shit.
Yeah.
Very true.
Because
Alright, fine.
All right, Ian.
Alright, we're gonna close out. Good job, everyone.
Right.
I'm really proud of you. I'm